Hello and welcome back to the Binding of Isaac Afterbirth. On the last run, we played as Azazel. Yep, that's right. Finished greed mode and unlocked Lilith. But not gonna play her quite yet because there are more challenges left to do. 3 left. Onin, Streak, and Guardian are terribly difficult from what I hear. Pride Day, not what you think. Not involving Pride the mini-boss. We get $3 bill and Rainbow Baby. We also have Rainbow Worm, the trinket. I actually thought, do we start with Quad Shot too? That's kind of amazing. No, that's just a effective $3 bill, all right. I actually kind of thought that you started with Fruitcake on this run, but I guess that is not the case. It's all right. $3 bill, an interesting item. It's been changed in Afterbirth. No longer do you get a random tier effect on every room. You get a random tier effect about every 5 seconds or so. Kind of makes me miss the original $3 bill item, because the Fruitcake item gives you a random tier effect on every hit, but now that's kind of what $3 bill does, except it's just, it rerolls itself every few seconds. So, I don't know. I kind of like the original $3 bill. One more reason why I kind of like it a little bit more is because you could get used to a tier effect on a room. So, you know, if you had Ipecac, well, maybe not Ipecac, but Firemind, you could be able to notice that you have Ipecac or Firemind within your first shot, or My Reflection if you have Ipecac, and adjust yourself for that room. But you can't really do that anymore, can you? You kind of have to just reroll your effect after a few seconds. Maybe you'll get My Reflection if you have Ipecac, maybe you'll lose it. Whatever, it's all right. This isn't a very particularly strong run. In fact, it's probably below average for a run, a challenge run, because we do lose the effect of being able to get any item rooms. So it does kind of make me worry a little bit that maybe this will be a difficult challenge. We are only going to Mom's Heart though, so hopefully that should make this a little bit more doable. Maybe than it otherwise would be. I would like to visit the second secret room, but it could be in one of so many places that I'm just gonna have to leave the floor. No money, 1 key. Don't want to go to the shop because the likelihood of being able to buy a spirit heart is just so low. Curse of the Blind, not particularly useful. I kind of want to open that golden chest. It could be something amazing. If it's a head item or Steven, you know, that could substantially improve our damage, which isn't actually that bad right now. I wonder if we have, ooh, that dime is nice. I wonder if we have Isaac's starting damage or another character's starting damage, because it's actually not half bad right now. But that could also just be the effects that we're getting. You know, double shot, triple shot, dark matter was able to help kill those little dinglets in 1 hit each. You know, even something like Homing Tears, that's going to give us a little bit of extra damage on the room just because we'll be hitting more. With 12 cents, I'll definitely go into the shop to see what we get. It's kind of a shame that we only have 5 items still. I need to do a little bit more shop donations, I think. 14 cents makes me really want to try to get the 15-cent item in there. It could be anything, could be really good. So I think I will, yeah, I think I will blow open into one of these caches of pennies, and we'll see what this item is. Could be good. Treasure map? Yeah, it's not that good. Treasure map in Afterbirth, or in Rebirth even for that matter, as compared to Wrath of the Lamb, doesn't show you the secret room, so really it's just a layout of the level. It's not really a treasure map. It doesn't actually show you any treasure. It's kind of a misnomer. It's still relatively decent though. It'll allow us to make some better decisions about where we're going to be going on a run, on a room, or on a floor I should say. You know, we can avoid dead ends if we don't want to go to dead ends. That's kind of a little bit bullshit damage I took against Monstro. I had Iron Bar or some of a similar effect. Caused Monstro to jump but not move, so I ended up kind of walking into him. It's very disappointing. It entirely cost us the deal with the devil, and I'm blaming the game on that one. But hopefully we'll be able to get a spirit heart from the curse room and then have a little bit of protection on the next floor. Hopefully it won't cost us that much though. That deal with the devil could have been anything, could have been really good. Yera is really good. Now the real question is, when do we use it? 48-hour energy doesn't help us at all because we have no way of actually using it. And that's just bombs, so this floor is kind of a bust. We picked up 1 HP and some money that we spent on the treasure map. It's not all that good. I'm out of bombs, so I can't even look for the secret room. I will play the spikes here a couple times. Didn't get anything out of it. Could have though, you know, could have picked up a chest that gave me some HP and I could have played it more and I could have gotten a payout maybe from it. I guess we're just gonna leave, go down to the next floor, see what we can get. Don't have a lot of money, so it's not like the shops are going to be that important for us. And you know, this is a standard challenge room question. What do you do? Do you try to explore or do you try to rush towards the boss as soon as possible? Or do you just try to get through the floor as soon as possible and hope that you can complete your objectives, in this case defeat Mom's Heart, and get out and survive? Thinking about it myself, I'm thinking maybe what I should do is try to go to the boss fight as soon as possible, try not to take damage, try to keep this HP alive, and then maybe, holy crap, that was very close. Maybe, if I'm very lucky, get a deal with the devil that's really good. And if I get a deal with the devil that's really good, maybe we can come back and explore the rest of the floor. But with 1 spirit heart, I think that I now have a chance, pretty good chance maybe, of getting a deal with the devil. I mean, I had a pretty good chance on the last floor, but it was that Monstro fight that really did it in for me. These keeper heads are a little bit tricky to deal with, but we've gotten fear shot on a couple of them, which is really helping to keep my distance from them. Gotta keep your distance from these guys. Nice, nice, nice. All right, the boss is the Stain. It's a bit of a difficult boss. I kind of don't like fighting the Stain. I also didn't realize he could spawn enemies. Maybe I just never internalized that before. Gotta remember also, never get horizontal of the Stain because he can wiggle you with his tentacles. I'm just trying to go back and forth, maybe interrupt his AI a little bit, get him to pop up. And while he's popped up, get some damage in. I'm so surprised he hasn't done his bullet hell attack. Glad he didn't though, because I kind of hate the bullet hell attack that he does. Well, I will take multi-dimensional baby. It's only going to cost us 1 HP, and we have the HP to spare right now. And we're just going to go down to the next floor immediately. With only 7 cents, the likelihood of getting 15 isn't all that good, and I would rather just leave because we do have, you know, we do have enough damage that we're going through these rooms relatively easily. So I think I'd like to just kind of rush through it a little bit. Maybe even get to boss rush and pick a good item from there, because that might be our best chance outside of deals with the devil. And this shot speed down really sucks. That might be the best chance outside of a deal with the devil of actually picking up a good item. Emperor would definitely do it, but I think I'd rather stick with Yera. It's a little bit annoying trying to get some shots in on these guys. They haven't really been popping up in a good position for me. Actually, not entirely sure how I killed 2 of them. There we go. Might as well go to the shop now that we are on Caves 2. At only 8 minutes, that's a pretty good time. That was dumb damage. I need to get my greed dodging skills back. It's been a little while since I played Isaac, and I just need to not be so dumb with my dodges. But that was a pretty good fight. We picked up a lot of money, and on the next floor, we should be able to buy anything we want from the shop. That's why when you have a few keys, you know, you should check out the shop. Maybe there'll be an item for sale, maybe there'll be some HP, or maybe it'll be a greed fight and you can pick up some extra money for the next floor. All right, Mega Fatty is going to be annoying. I need to stay back with the multi-dimensional baby so that I can get some extra damage on my shots in. Would like it if you jumped into the fire, but the fire is dissipated. We should be able to do this with, my reflection. We should be able to do this without taking too much more damage. Ooh, careful. Hopefully we'll get a deal with the devil. Get something else, brimstone, mom's knife. Infested baby. Nah, just latch key for 2 more keys. And that's it for this floor. Nothing really to pick up. There's not gonna be an item room. I could find a curse room maybe, or I could just leave. I also gotta remember the standard multi-dimensional baby strat of just not moving when you enter a room. Fire off a few shots while you have a multi-dimensional baby right on top of you. Get a little bit of extra damage in on an enemy that's in the middle of the room. Makes a difference. Range down actually kind of sucks. I only have 1 bomb and there's no tinted rocks here, so I kind of want to save the bomb. Maybe blow open a tinted rock in the future, get small rock or a few spirit hearts out of it. And at this point, you know, we're not going to the chest. When am I going to use the Yara? Guess what I could do is go to the shop, and if there are items in the shop, I can Yara and pick up any of the duplicate consumable items. So duplicate spirit hearts, duplicate batteries. Maybe if I buy a good item from the shop, that'll be a little bit more useful than right now, because I don't have a spacebar item of any sort. Man, we have a very, very low shot speed. There we go, that's what I want. Low shot speed makes these Isaac zombies a pain in the ass to take down. There we go, finally. No tinted rocks that I'm noticing, which is a bit disappointing, but that's okay. Now I think we will go to the shop, but I did want to actually go to the boss room and see what boss we had and fight him as soon as possible. Got hit once from the spiders, that's gonna happen. I really don't like this, it looks like a proptosis effect without the proptosis damage, because our shots were really small and they were disappearing almost instantly as soon as they left my face. It's really not helping the situation at all. And another thing I need to do is get the adversary here to actually jump into the corners of the room, because when he, oh, that was dumb. When he does that, he'll break open the skulls. Maybe I'll get a card, maybe I'll get a black heart out of it. I hate the spiders. My damage isn't good enough to kill the spiders in one hit, so it's really just hurting me, because I have to deal with another enemy on the screen. Man, damage is really low. Right, I need to remember, get into the corner. Let him blow open these skulls. It might contain a host, though, so I have to be careful, but it could also contain a spirit heart. Getting a range upgrade on that fight is really not very good at all. I was hoping for something a little bit better than that. And at this point, I might want to just Yara that chest. Might as well just go in this direction since I'm here now. Don't know where the shop is going to be, but we picked up a spirit heart from that and Head of the Keeper, which is lovely. We'll be able to pick up a lot more money, make the next shop be just as worthwhile as this shop with the amount of money that we're gonna have, hopefully. Hopefully get a little bit of extra money. It's very rare that you get a penny drop from Head of the Keeper. We do have a couple of sort of tier effects in our rotation here that are hopefully going to give us a bit more of a of a tier upgrade, but it's I think the drop chances is more heavily tied to, man, what am I trying to say here? I'm trying to say that Head of the Keeper is not going to give us very many pennies. Luck upgrade would help, tiers upgrade would help, and if we get something like soy milk on the $3 bill, that'll help. That's what I'm trying to say. Gotta be careful about standing too close to these guys because Fire Mine will explode in my face if we get it accidentally. Nope, that was just dumb damage. I didn't think he hit me though, but I guess he did. And I'll walk into the gauntlet room just to see what's in there. Nothing at all. One brown chest is almost never worthwhile. Because what are you gonna get out of it? You're gonna get bombs, you're gonna get keys, you're gonna get hearts, you're gonna get pennies. You could get a spirit heart, but you also might not. So, you know, I don't really see the point in doing that gauntlet room. I hear a fly up by these guys here, but I can't really see it because this is Curse of the Darkness. I can barely make it out sometimes when it glows red. In fact, it might just be the white flies that I'm hearing. It's interesting. I never really noticed that the flies make more noise the closer you get to them. I mean, it makes sense, but I never really considered, oh, I can't see the freaking flies. I never really considered that maybe that's important. Maybe you can use that information to your advantage, e.g., hear them, be able to kind of think to yourself, oh, I can't see him, but I can hear him. He's definitely there somewhere. Yeah, like I feared, the shop is in the bottom left corner of the map. I kind of walked past it to explore this area thinking that the shop might be up here. I was about to walk back towards that area and be like, well, if it's there, that's the ideal place for it. But I didn't do that, and now I've taken like 1.5 hearts worth of damage. Probably more, actually, now that I think about it. Probably 2 hearts of damage. Lost a lot of opportunity here. Did pick up an HP upgrade. Did pick up a bunch of money. So it's not too bad, but I would probably should have just explored down here first. Well, I don't want to lose this Eternal Heart. I guess I could have Yarrowed the Eternal Heart. Had a better chance of actually keeping it when I left this floor. Yeah, ooh. What was that sound? Wow, okay. Yeah, we're gonna Yara this room now. We're gonna pick up an HP upgrade. We're gonna pick up the spirit hearts, the bombs, the keys, and then we're gonna leave. Actually, I might, you know what? Placebo plus Little Baggy is actually a pretty good combination. So let's take it. We have 48-hour energy, which is a really good pill to have with placebo. If we get something like a Balls of Steel pill, we have infinite health. So I'm immediately thinking that this was a good pickup, picking up the placebo. I only hope that we manage to get some good pills in our rotation. I haven't really been paying too much attention to the pills that I've been taking, thinking that, oh, when I find the pill again, I'll just know what it is. It'll tell me what it is. I hate these bats. They're a pain in the ass. And yeah, I don't know what effect is really giving me these tears that disappear shortly after they come out of my face. Proptosis does that, but usually when you get proptosis and short-range tears that disappear, you have something like soy milk that's causing that to happen. But we obviously don't have soy milk because we would be shooting way, way, way faster than we are shooting. I want to explore this side room. It's just an arcade, which is a bit disappointing. Could have been something like a a shop and we could have just immediately benefited from that. We'll blow up these. I'll blow up one of them. Dangerous. I'll play the blood bank a little bit more and then we'll call it. Got the IV bag though. Not what I wanted. Would have much preferred the HP upgrade in the form of the blood bag. That's okay. Pick up a little bit of this HP on the ground. I didn't want to come into this room if there wasn't going to be anything inside of it. I just wanted to check the dead end, look for the shop, but we're gonna have to fight that room and this room anyways. Be very careful on these guys. Oop, there we go. And yeah, so we can just kind of show off what the 48-hour energy does. If I hit space, placebo uses 48-hour energy. It drops anywhere between 1 and 2 batteries on the ground, I think. And then we can just pick up those batteries and keep placeboing. Yeah, there's 2 batteries. Did very annoyingly lose all of my HP on that room. So now I don't have any spirit hearts to protect my deal with the devil, and this room sucks and I took damage. Yep. So we're not gonna have a deal with the devil on this floor, which kind of sucks because we haven't only had one deal with the devil on this entire run so far. And I may have been playing a little bit poorly, but I didn't think I've been playing that bad. We didn't get a deal with the devil on 2 floors that I'm not gonna say should have gotten a deal with the devil, but we could have. Wow, that bomb exploded extremely quickly. I really don't like the randomized timers on those bombs that's been introduced in Afterbirth, because it makes it significantly more difficult to get away from them alive. There's the boss room. This is depths 2, and we actually missed boss rush. I guess our damage just has been slowly not decreasing over time, but it hasn't been getting any better over time, so we just didn't have enough power in our run to make it to boss rush. I really don't want to have to go through this room too many more times. All right. Looking for the shop, there it is. Shop might be, maybe not our only salvation, but if there's a good pill in the shop, full health, give me bad trip, give me balls of steel, come on. I wonder if we get identified pills. All right. Oh, I should have realized that was 48-hour energy. Whoops. 2 of diamonds. We actually can't double that, so I might as well just kind of pop it right now. Buy Mom's box. Can't use it to pick up another trinket because we only have the rainbow worm, and in this challenge you can't not have rainbow worm. It's kind of just tied to you. So that was a pretty poor shop. Oh man, HP situation's looking pretty grim. Let's blow open some skulls. Maybe go to one more room. Careful not to get hemmed in. Maybe I can get some HP dropped. Maybe I can get another pill. I don't know. Got a lot of money. All right, the question is, can we do a mom's fight? Well, you know what? Let's try it. Or not. I guess we're gonna try to blow open the skull first then. Nope, all right. Let's look for the second secret room. Haven't done that in a while. Nope, all right. Well, with one more bomb, we might as well look for a secret room or something. Let's try it right here. Come on, it's just money. If I had money equals power, I'd be happy. Ooh, I almost walked into the poop. If this was money equals power, I would like that, but. Okay, this is Red Mom. Red Mom is probably easier than either normal mom or blue mom. Do have to kind of worry about these eyeballs, They can hit you quite easily. No contact damage on the foot after it's already landed, so you can walk right into it. I really should not do that though, because if we get Fire Mine, the tears are gonna explode. Yeah, that's my name, don't wear it out. Getting a little bit of extra money from this fight doesn't really help me at all, but there we go. Mom's foot coming down. Something that I noticed earlier that I didn't comment on was that when we used the, when I kind of showcased placebo with 48-hour energy, it didn't charge placebo immediately after use. I'm actually not sure, but I think that in Rebirth, it would have just charged the placebo item right when you used 48-hour energy. So like the order of operations would have been placebo losing its charge, 48-hour energy proccing, activating, giving the item full charge. It seems like that might be reversed in Afterbirth, where the pill effect happens first and then placebo is reduced of its charge because we had to pick up a battery. But luckily 48-hour energy is guaranteed to drop at least one battery. So, you know, we can always use placebo, pick up one battery, use placebo, pick up one battery, and when we get two batteries, that's when we can use a second pill. But we need to find a good second pill to use. And I noticed that we had Fire Mine, but I didn't notice quick enough to get out of the way of the enemy. Gotta be very careful here. Only have 2 HP. Fire Mine could screw us. Could very, very well screw us. Luckily though, we are on normal mode. We're not on hard mode. I don't have any bombs. So I am hoping that maybe that'll make this a little bit easier. You know, hopefully we'll get a little bit more red heart drops, because I am kind of interested in getting red heart drops right now. Not so interested in the troll bomb, so hopefully we can get out of the way of it before it explodes. No bombs. It's not like I can bomb my way into the curse room. Did take damage on this floor because we got hit by the... Oh, there's a pill. We got hit by the Fire Mine. Oh, this is perfect. This is exactly what I wanted. So, oh, okay. I mean, this is what I want, but I need to get in there and actually pick up the blue pill. I gotta pop the poop again. All right, so now we have 48-hour energy placebo. Pop 48-hour energy. Keep popping 48-hour energy. 48-hour energy. Now that we got a lot of 48-hour energy batteries on the ground, we just swap to balls of steel and yeah, full health. So this is a win. The only way this is not a win is if I screw it up. We have literally infinite health and infinite means of regenerating health. So, you know, we're not gonna get a deal with the devil on this floor because we already got hit, but there's no reason for me to lose this run right now. I would have to get hit, I would have to lose all of my health in one hit, or get, ooh, that's dumb of me, or get enough HP containers to not have any more room for spirit hearts. This is basically exactly what I wanted from this run. When I picked up placebo and I picked up the little baggie, those are two awesome, amazing combinations of items that if you can get them at the same time, and we did. And now we have brimstone, so I don't really foresee us losing this run. Even if we didn't have 48-hour. Ooh. I think I realized what that is. That's my reflection doing that, and it affects the brimstone shot while you're moving. It's kind of cool. And I think it does in fact work with multi-dimensional baby too. It's a little bit hard to see, but it does in fact work. So yeah, this is good. This should be a win. Shouldn't be any way in which we can possibly lose this. Some more pills. I could just walk over the spikes and get them. There's no real reason not to. The damage is so much better than what we had before. And now, let's see what the pill is. One makes you small. You know what? I kind of want to see what happens if we take one makes you small with 48-hour energy a whole bunch of times. So maybe I'll try that and just be a little bit silly at the end of the run. Maybe not right now. I'll do it at the end. There's no reason to do Hush, even if they give me the option. Walked over some creep there, that's all right. I guess, you know what, there is one other option for us not winning this run, and that's if I screw it up. For instance, I didn't have a full charge when I walked into this room, so if I take a whole bunch of damage, you know, we could die. I don't think that's gonna happen though, because we have some decent damage coming out of our Brimstone shot right now, and if I wait for Multidimensional Baby to get in front of me, doubles the damage output a little bit. Mom's already down to about half health. Spinning to winning. There's the trophy. So now, let's actually just come into this room so that I can easily get my way to the trophy should this not work out the way I expect it to. You know, placebo, 48-hour energy, plus balls of steel. I could play the Demon Judgment infinitely. That's one thing I could do. I have 56 cents. I could play that guy, but this run is basically over. So let's get some battery charges on the ground.
48 hour.
That's what I'm looking for. Get the 2 drops. There we go, some more 2 drops. I wonder if luck affects the drop rate of the batteries. But once we start getting a few of them on the ground, it really starts balling out of control. There we go. It's a nice sound too, I really like that sound. All right, now let's pick up, well, I guess we'll balls of steel a couple times. And switch to one makes you small.
One makes you small. One makes you small. One makes you small.
Pretty small now. Nice big brimstone laser. It's getting pretty ridiculous. How big are we now? Pretty dang small.
One makes you small.
I can still see myself. I look like a freaking ant.
One makes you small. One makes you small.
Oh, I'm literally invisible. There's a little bit of a light effect happening where I'm standing, but that's it. All right, well that's amusing. I guess you can, in fact, make yourself so small as to be literally invisible. And we unlocked the D8. As far as I know, that's a terrible item, but I've never picked it up myself, unless I've done it on a mode that I've just forgotten about. But that is Pride Day done. It's a pretty easy challenge. Had a little bit of close calls though. HP wasn't very good throughout it, but we managed to make it work. On the next run, I guess we'll start with Lilith, because we have a lot of stuff to accomplish with her, a lot of items to unlock, a lot of things to add to the pools, especially the deal with the devil pools. Incubus, Kimby, and Conception, 2 of those. So, thank you very much for watching. I hope to see you again on the next run.